But once she's going to go in the back, she's going to help with questions related with immigration with the M400 application. So I ask everybody to give a big applause to our lawyer, Linda Vega. Thank you, Linda, for being here.
Thank you, Mariana. I want to give information on deferred action. I'm going to give the information in English, if that's okay. Is that okay? Did you understand what I said? Anyone? Raise your hand if you understood. Okay, then in the back. How about right here? ¿Quieren que dé la información en español o en inglés? ¿En español? Okay. Lo voy a dar en inglés primero y luego vamos a hablar en español. Pero esto es solamente de acción deferida. Okay. La información de ciudadanía va a estar allá. Mi nombre es Linda Vega. Trabajo con Mariana aquí con la comunidad. Okay. I'm going to talk in English first. We're going to talk about deferred action. What it is, and who's eligible, and where you can apply. So we're going to cover those three things. Deferred action is an order that the President passed on June 15. It is not a law. It does not give access to adjustment or citizenship, but it's there to protect the youth. Okay? Now, the number one question we get asked is, how much is it? The application process is $465. That covers the application and the fingerprints. Okay? $465. Who is eligible to apply? People who are eligible to apply are those between the ages of 15 and 30 years of age, or under 31. So 15 years and 30. Okay? How is it that they are eligible? People who came in here legally with a visa or illegally when they were younger than 16 years of age. Okay? That's one of the requirements. That they have been living in the U.S. for 5 years, starting in 2007. So from 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, you have to have been living in the U.S. What sort of evidence would prove that? If you went to school, if you have medical records, if you have a job that you were at, that's enough proof. So you have to submit proof every single year. You have to also submit proof that you were present in the U.S. June 15, 2012. Okay? So that is part of the package. Where we run into problems is sometimes people have a misdemeanor on the record. I'm going to give you a list of 7 things that make you ineligible to apply. So if you think you might have this, please go see an immigration lawyer. Do not go to a notario. Do not go to another lawyer who doesn't practice immigration, because it's a very complicated process, okay? I've read this over and over and over, and so I've memorized it. And there are a lot of good immigration lawyers out there that will be honest and will not take your money or ill-advise you. So the crimes are DUI. If you have a DUI, you are automatically ineligible. If you have a conviction for burglary, you will be ineligible. A conviction for drugs, for trafficking and distribution, you are ineligible. If you have a conviction with a gun, ineligible. If you have a serious misdemeanor of 2 or more, meaning if you have, let's say, shoplifting with assault, ineligible. If you have an assault on a family member, sometimes that happens, ineligible. Sexual assault, ineligible. So those are the crimes that make you ineligible. We have had some questions. What if I have tickets? Tickets is okay. It's not the one that's listed on there as significant that you would be ineligible, unless you try to outspeed the cop and they convict you for something else. So make sure, if you do have some criminal background or a criminal record or a conviction, have a lawyer look at it, okay? So, you need proof that you've been here 5 years since 2007, June 15, 2007. That you were here, entered the U.S. when you were younger than 16 years of age. That your criminal record is clear if you've been convicted or have a conviction. You need to also show that you're in high school, you graduated high school, you have a GED, or you're currently in college, okay? If you are in the process of getting your GED, get that first and then apply. You can't be in the process of applying for it and then apply for this, okay? We need 2 pictures, 2 passport-size pictures, because you will be getting a work permit. In the applications, you need to show why you need a work permit. And there are some questions because people have been working under an assumed name or some other number. That's important also for you to tell your immigration attorney. The reason being, you get 1 shot at applying. If it's denied, you cannot appeal unless it was an error from immigration side. For example, if they asked for more evidence, you never received the information or the letter, and it's their fault, they will appeal or they'll reconsider your application. But if someone sent in the application, you forgot to mention a conviction, you didn't send in the pictures correctly, and they deny it, that's it. There's no appeal, they will not reconsider. We've asked if you can reapply, but they said within a waiting period of between 4 to 6 months. Okay, so it's very important you talk to an immigration attorney, not a notario, not someone that does not practice immigration, because this is too important. It's for the youth between 15 to 29. You will be eligible to get your work permit and go to school. So, I think that covers all the explanation in English. Did you all understand? Of course you did. If you want, I will discuss it in Spanish now. We also have a radio show where we talk to the community on Wednesdays, AM 1010 at 9 o'clock to 9:30, and we discuss things like this about immigration and deferred action and citizenship, okay?